Hey, before we end,
Okay.
you want to talk about the economy again?
Yeah. Yes. Let's talk about the economy.
Let's talk
Go.
about the economy. Well,
All right.
first, I want to play a clip. A guy named Steve Daines. We're talking about another Republican congressman. We talk about the fact that they have absolutely no shame whatsoever, and they know that the messaging that they spew works. All they got to do is say it, and you're going to have the people in the red and white hats and the flags and the t-shirts. They're going to repeat every single bit of it. This is Steve Daines describing what Joe Biden got to take over when he became president.
Inherited record job growth.
Oh.
Record job increases, record wage increases.
Oh.
Spit it out, Steve. Damn it. What is going on, Lana?
I don't know. Maybe the internet is messed up.
That damn Trump.
Record job growth.
Okay.
Record job increases, record wage increases.
All right. So this guy is going on about how Joe Biden inherited all this incredible stuff. Let's go over the real numbers when Donald Trump left office.
Yes, please.
And when Joe Biden took over. Donald Trump lost 2.8 million jobs. Unemployment was at 6.3%. Economic growth rate was at minus 3.4%. Lost 154,000 manufacturing jobs and lost 8,500 coal mining jobs. When you remember, Trump said that he's bringing the coal miners back. The coal miners job, which is probably the shittiest job in American history, was the job that he was going to bring back for a lot of, for a crowd that I'm not even really sure who was asking for that.
Right.
But he lost it all. Now, I'll be fair on this show. All of those numbers right there that we just named are not directly tied to Donald Trump. And it did not happen because Donald Trump was president.
Right.
All those numbers probably would have happened no matter who the president was.
Right.
Because again, probably
pandemic.
Past podcasts that people did back in the 2020s, and you would know that there was something going on called COVID that really destroyed a lot of what was going on in this country. But to have the balls to stand up again, there's people behind him.
just lie, just like with no proof, like just saying, right? Not showing us newspaper clippings from when Trump was not showing any data, just saying it.
Not even a chart or a graph.
Nothing. He didn't even put it in writing. Like he's just reading it like it's so true if I say it forceful enough. And that's what the MAGAs believe. It's never any proof. It's just them saying it. Google it. That's not true. He was given a great economy from Obama. And then even before COVID hit, he started fucking up that economy with his friggin' tax cuts for the wealthy.
That is exactly correct. In fact, he's responsible. I think, what was the number? Like 30% increase of the deficit and the debt because of that tax cut.
Yeah.
But, again, I know why they can do this. They can do this because, first of all, they know nobody's going to go back and go, is that really true? Did that really happen? They are just going to say, fuck it. This guy is presenting a case for Donald Trump in an election year where the economy is doing very well. So now we've got to put into the minds of the people who are going to vote that the reason why the economy is doing well is because what Donald Trump created when Joe Biden took over. And unfortunately, there are going to be too many people that believe that.
It's so stupid. It's just like, and I know we have to go, but I think about this all the time. In what world does one person never lose? Like, in what world is one person just never wrong? In what world is one person just always on point, always the highest in the just everything? That's Donald Trump to MAGAs. Like, he can never lose an election unless it's rigged. he had to have like the best of the economy. He even tried to steal Biden's economy and said it was because of him, and his poll numbers that Biden has a great economy. Like, why does anyone think that's why is that weird to anyone? Because if it was anyone but Donald Trump, like your friend, right? God, you win every game of poker. You would start thinking he was cheating.
Yeah,
if
right.
He won every single game.
Correct. Or every game of golf, like he did when he played golf. I mean, it'd be like this, and nobody would say anything to the guy. And again, I think it just has to do with you have a lot of people who are not, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but you have a lot of people that are not leaders in life, and they need to be led. And I guess just unfortunately, they like being led by this clown.
Yeah.
More people in this country work at Arby's than in the coal mines. That is true. Trump appeals to an audience who spent the best 3 years of their life in kindergarten. Best 3 years of their life in kindergarten. That is correct. And Trump claimed it was rigged when he didn't win an Emmy, and that is absolutely true.
Wow.
He said that the Emmys were rigged when The Apprentice didn't win.
It just all of it, anything. It just
yeah. I hope this clip works because this is just really good. Please work. This is Larry Kudlow, who is a Donald Trump lover. This guy's in love with Donald Trump, but the jobs numbers came out last week. Economy numbers came out, and this is what he had to say. Hope we can hear it.
Jobs report, more than twice the consensus expectation. Now, I know many of my conservative friends are trying to drill holes in this report. But you know what, folks? It is what it is. It's a very strong report. Not every economic stat should be viewed through a political lens. I've been in this business a very long time, and sometimes you just have to throw away the ballot box and just recognize the numbers.
Shocking.
They are what they are. This was a very strong report. 353,000 gain in non-farm payrolls, a very big number. Prior 2 months, revised up by 126,000, another big number. And the bottom line here is more Americans are working. And that is a good thing, no matter what your party registration is. Also a good thing, worker wages continue to improve. Average hourly earnings for production workers, AKA middle-class, blue-collar folks, they're up 4.8% over the past 12 months. And you know what? Their rate of productivity, that is output per hour, a very important economic efficiency and growth indicator. Well, productivity rose 2.7% last year. That's a good number. So the workforce is earning its pay hike. Plus, over the past 3 months,
oh, you're almost there, Larry.
Inflation-adjusted real wages increased by
4.5%, and that was the last part of it. But
so typical working families got a
shut up, Larry.
Yeah, all right, Larry, we heard enough.
nice real
Well, he won't stop. All right, there we go. But that is, we could memorize every one of those numbers, talk to a MAGA person about it, and they would hit us with an LOL or whatever the fuck dumb shit they say. I'm guessing that even if they heard Larry Kudlow say it, they still won't believe it. They're still going to now call him a rhino or whatever they do whenever, they don't agree with Donald Trump. But those are facts. Those are real numbers. And I ask again for the 1 millionth fucking time on this show, how is Joe Biden in any way a bad president? How is he not a great president? Somebody explain it to me. Somebody explain to me how Joe Biden has not fucking rocked this job in 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
Given the numbers that you read when Trump left office, of course, it was because of the pandemic mostly, but that's what he took. On top of Trump didn't give him any kind of pathway or, files on. Remember, he left office. He didn't give him information. He just freaking It's just gone, like just nothing. So
Yep.
Biden just came into like a blank slate and had to make it work, and he has been making it work. And no, you're right. No one gives him credit because he's not exciting. Like,
he's old. I mean, and that's what it is. I mean,
He
I
is
still,
old.
even people who are not Trump people will still come up to me and it's like, man, Biden still, he just looks when he's, I had somebody at work tell me that the other day. He was like, I saw him and it's just like, who gives a fuck? Who cares? What difference does it make? Look at his record. If I am a sports fan and there's a running back on my team and he looks fat and slow, but he's got 1,500 yards and he's rushed for 22 touchdowns, I don't care what he looks like.
Why does Trump not look old? Because he's orange? Like he sweats like a pig.
Yeah.
And like he's using some new tanning solution. Like and he's talking crazy.
Way crazier than I've already said. I'll do a clip challenge with anybody that wants to do a clip challenge. You bring your Biden clips where he's messing up, and I'll bring my Trump clips, and I will outclip you 2-1. Especially over the last couple months.
Seriously.
Guy's lost his fucking mind.